Now, NewsX has accessed a photograph and a video of a huge crowd present in and outside the seminar hall of the hospital where the crime had taken place on the morning of August 9th after the body of the trainee doctor was discovered. Now, questions are arising on how so many people had entered the site. With me on the broadcast, first up is my colleague Brian Anthony Thomas. Brian, you've accessed these videos for us. We can see on the 9th of August how a large crowd had gathered outside the seminar hall when the body of the victim was discovered. The police, of course, maintains that within a radius of 40 meters nobody was allowed, but we can clearly 40 feet, I beg your pardon, nobody was allowed, but we can clearly see the crowd in these videos.
Well, definitely, Pia. Kolkata police has from day one they were saying that even when the Supreme Court also there was a hearing, Supreme Court also alleged that the Kolkata police was doing nothing, and even the FIR was lodged late. But yes, now the Kolkata police has also said that just 40 feet away from the seminar there was no crowd, there was nobody. So definitely the Kolkata police clearly said that the incident where it happened, the seminar hall, just near that the 40 feet there were no one. But now when we see the images also, when we got the exclusive images also, when we got these exclusive videos also, you can actually see and understand the fact that there is a huge amount of crowd, there is a huge amount of people. You talk about everyone you talk about the additional CP, you talk about the police officials, you talk about other people as well. So definitely there was everyone, everyone in the, in that very incident, in that very place where this situation was happening.
Indeed, Brian, and there's in fact more information also coming in. It seems that the Kolkata police has issued a clarification on this photograph and the video that is circulating. They maintain that all the people present inside the seminar hall were authorized to do so. The police has in fact pointed out that a witness, doctor, videographer, forensic staff and fingerprint expert were present in the scene along with other officials, and the footage inside the seminar hall is from after the inquest. The police also claims that tampering with the evidence in this case wasn't possible as all the officials were authorized to be there, but that does not explain the larger crowd that was gathered over there. The police is rejecting the suspicion that is being cast on them on the initial probe that they had in fact undertaken as soon as the body was found, but clearly visuals are indicating something very, very different.
Well, Pia, if you see the image also, because even I have the image open in front of me, yes, the Kolkata police clearly said that in the image also, there's the witness, there's the doctor, there's the videographer, there's a DD, assistant DD, additional CP, FSL staff, fingerprint expert, and etc. But and also the Kolkata police clearly said that there were serious questions about how many people were there, entered the site, and said that around the seminar hall till 40 feet there were no people allowed also, and also said that the Kolkata police also give a clarification that everyone was there who was supposed to be there were there, and even said that this was the situation there. But now again the exclusive video that we have given out to the people to see, you see that outside the seminar hall there were a gang of people. There were around, if not less than 10, there were 15-20 people who were there, who were in that very situation, who were in that very area also, where Kolkata police, it's completely disagreeing to what it happened, because when Kolkata police is saying that there were just people who were required there were there, but when you see the video, there is actually more than 10 people in that video. More than 10-15 people rather. There were everyone in the video. There were people who were not required also. Those people were also there in the video. So definitely raises a lot of question against the Kolkata police, against the government, against the administration, that what was happening there. Yeah.
Indeed, the question that you've pointed out rather pertinent. We also have with us Dr. Sharad Kumar Agarwal. He's the former national president of the Indian Medical Association. Sir, as my colleague Brian has pointed out, he's the one who's accessed these images. The larger question, in fact, the very first question that strikes one's mind is, why was a crowd allowed to gather near the crime scene?
See, these are the things should be taken care, and Kolkata administration and the police, they should explain. As a doctor, as a medical fraternity, we believe and we hope that fair trial and fair investigation should happen, and culprit should be given the biggest crime, biggest punishment for that heinous crime. And see, things are coming out that there are some, lapses in the taken action, and it should not happen. But again, see, medical fraternity, because we have hardly any knowledge of investigation and crime investigation, so it's not fair that we comment on that. But as you say, we agree with you that if there are lapses, that it should not be there. But now our request and aim is to go for the corrective mode. This is one is that the crime happened and the culprit should be punished. But the biggest picture is what we are doing to stop all these kind of incidents, because this is not only in Calcutta. This is not only in Calcutta. India, everywhere it is happening. So every day you have the complaints and you have these kind of heinous crimes is happening in India. So our request is to go for the correction, that it should not be repeat in future. And that is why we are asking for a central act against violence on the doctor and healthcare workers. Unless until these are not going to stop, you find out what are the lapses in the investigation, and the same happen everywhere in India. If there is a support of the government to the culprit, it happened. It happened in so many states. This is not the first and last bad and sad incidents happening in Calcutta. It is happening in across all the country. So we should be planning for something concrete to stop these kind of things. That is our request.
Indeed, sir. Stay on with us because we're getting more news. One of the footages have in fact led to suspicion of Dr. Sandeep Ghosh's very close aide being present at the scene. In the photo that you see of a man dressed in red in the seminar hall is said to be that of Dr. Sandeep Ghosh's close aide, Abhik De. Another photo has gone viral where a man dressed in red can be seen in a photo with Dr. Ghosh. You can see that on your screens, viewers. Currently, it is being suspected that both men in the photos are one and the same, and the mystery around this is continuously growing about this man in red. In fact, the victim's family had also claimed that they saw a suspicious person in a red shirt roaming around that day. Abhik De was also seen in a press conference with the doctors on the night of August 9th when the body was found. My colleague Rainik Datta with us on the broadcast. Rainik, was a junior doctor, the close aide of Sandeep Ghosh, a part of the forensics team? Just what was happening?
देखिए, एक तस्वीर को लेकर ये सवाल आ रहा है क्योंकि ये तस्वीर कल कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से सामने ले आया गया था। कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से जो तस्वीर दिखाया जा रहा था जिसमें मेंशन किया गया है एक फिंगरप्रिंट एक्सपर्ट, डीडी का फिंगरप्रिंट एक्सपर्ट उधर मौजूद था। यानी जिस जगह में ये डेड बॉडी पड़ा हुआ है, जो तस्वीर हम लोग दिखा रहे हैं, उस तस्वीर में जिस जगह में डेड बॉडी पड़ा हुआ है उस जगह को घेर के रखा गया है। उसके बगल में बहुत सारे लोग उधर मौजूद है जिसमें पुलिस ऑफिशियल्स भी मौजूद है। और उसी तस्वीर में पुलिस की तरफ से कहा गया कि जो लाल ड्रेस पहन के, जो लाल टी शर्ट पहन के जो है वो एक फिंगरप्रिंट एक्सपर्ट है जो कि फॉरेंसिक लेबोरेटरी की तरफ से आया है। वो फिंगरप्रिंट एक्सपर्ट को लेकर ही अभी सवाल खड़ा हुआ है। और उसी जगह से एक तस्वीर सामने आया है जिसमें संदीप घोष जी, जो कि एक्स प्रिंसिपल है आरजीकर मेडिकल कॉलेज का, उस संदीप घोष के साथ और एक तस्वीर में दिखाई दे रहा है एक स्टूडेंट, जो स्टूडेंट को लेकर आईएमए की तरफ से भी कहा जा रहा है कि ये स्टूडेंट और कोई नहीं, इस स्टूडेंट का नाम है डॉक्टर ओविक दे। ये एसएसकेएम हॉस्पिटल का फर्स्ट ईयर पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट है। और ये तस्वीर को लेकर ही एक बार सवाल आता है कि कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से जब कहा जा रहा है कि ये तस्वीर में जो लाल ड्रेस पहन कर है वो है एफएसएल के जो फिंगरप्रिंट एक्सपर्ट, उसी जगह से आईएमए की तरफ से क्लेम किया जा रहा है कि ये जो तस्वीर सामने आ रहा है, जो तस्वीर में संदीप घोष के साथ और एक लोग को दिखा जा रहा है, वो स्टूडेंट है फर्स्ट ईयर का जो कि SSK मेडिकल कॉलेज का हॉस्पिटल का। और इसी जगह से सवाल आता है, क्या ये जो पीओ था, पीओ को क्या सिक्योर सही तरीके से किया गया था? क्या पुलिस की तरफ से जो क्लेम बार बार से किया जा रहा है उसमें सही तरीके से ये पीओ को सिक्योर किया गया था? ये सवाल क्यों आता है? हम लोगों के पास जो 3 वीडियो फुटेज है, जो फुटेज हम लोग सामने रख रहे हैं, वो तीनों फुटेज अगर गौर से देखा जाए तो देखने को मिलेगा। पहला जो फुटेज है वो आरजी मेडिकल कॉलेज का सेमिनार हॉल का है। जो सेमिनार हॉल, ये आरजी मेडिकल कॉलेज, इसका 3rd फ्लोर में मौजूद है। ये वो सेमिनार हॉल के ठीक बाहर दिखाई दे रहा है कि बहुत सारे पुलिस सेमिनार हॉल का जो दरवाजा रोक के रखे हैं, और दरवाजा रोककर उन लोगों की तरफ से जो स्टूडेंट्स है, जो बाहर के लोग हैं, उनको रोका जा रहा है। दूसरा वीडियो फुटेज में दिखा जा रहा है कि आरजी मेडिकल कॉलेज का इस सेमिनार हॉल, जिस सेमिनार हॉल के बाहर स्टूडेंट्स को रखा गया था, स्टूडेंट को रोका गया था, उस सेमिनार हॉल के ठीक अंदर का तस्वीर, जिस तस्वीर में दिखा दे रहा है कि बहुत सारे लोग उधर मौजूद है। ये लोग कौन है? ये लोग, जैसा कि जो तस्वीर में हम लोगों को पता चला कि कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से आरजी मेडिकल कॉलेज में जो आउटपोस्ट तैयार किया गया था, उस आउटपोस्ट का ओसी उधर मौजूद था। उसके साथ साथ ही आरजी मेडिकल कॉलेज में जो पिछला यानी फॉर्मर जो फॉरेंसिक मेडिसिन डिपार्टमेंट का जो HOD, वो उधर मौजूद थे। NRS मेडिकल कॉलेज, ध्यान से इस जगह में ध्यान देना पड़ेगा क्योंकि NRS मेडिकल कॉलेज का डेटा एंट्री ऑपरेटर वो उधर मौजूद था, प्रसून चैटर्जी। और उसके साथ साथ ही शांतनु दे, जो कि एक एडवोकेट है, जिसके साथ ये जो संदीप घोष, इनका करीबी रिलेशन था, वो उधर मौजूद था। ये तस्वीर हम लोगों के पास आया था। उसके बाद 3rd जो वीडियो फुटेज, जो तस्वीर में कल कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से क्लैरिफिकेशन दिया गया था, उसमें भी देखा जा रहा है कि जिस जगह में डेड बॉडी रखा गया था, यानी 3rd फ्लोर का जो सेमिनार हॉल, उस जगह में जो डेड बॉडी जिस जगह में पड़ा हुआ था, उस डेड बॉडी के सामने जिस जगह में कर्टेन दिया हुआ था, उस जगह में भी बहुत सारे लोग उधर मौजूद थे। उसी का क्लैरिफिकेशन में कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से कल प्रेस ब्रीफिंग में बताया गया कि कौन कौन उसमें शामिल था, जिसमें कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से विटनेस डॉक्टर का बात बताया गया, वीडियोग्राफर जो था DD की तरफ से, उनका तस्वीर दिखा के मेंशन किया गया। एडिशनल CP1 वो भी उधर मौजूद थे, उसका भी एरो दिया गया। उसी एरो में कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से जो तस्वीर दिया गया है, उसमें एक जगह में दिखाई दे रहा है कि लाल टी-शर्ट पहन के जो है, उनको कोलकाता पुलिस की तरफ से बताया जा रहा है फिंगरप्रिंट एक्सपर्ट FSL स्टाफ DD। फिंगरप्रिंट एक्सपर्ट जो है उनको बताया जा रहा है, वो लाल ड्रेस पहन के जो है उनको। मगर सवाल दूसरे जगह में आता है। सवाल आता है विक्टिम का परिवार की तरफ से दावा किया गया था कि उस दिन, जिस दिन ये घटना घटा था, उस दिन एक लाल ड्रेस पहन के जो लोग घूम रहे थे, उसको लेकर परिवार के मन में भी सवाल आया था। परिवार की तरफ से जो पुलिस को भी सवाल किया गया था, ये कौन है, मगर पुलिस ने कोई जवाब नहीं दिया था। ये बयान परिवार की तरफ से, यानी विक्टिम का जो परिवार, उनके तरफ से दिया गया है कि लाल ड्रेस पहन के जो था, उसको लेकर वो उसका मूवमेंट सस्पिशियस था। और इसको लेकर एक बार सवाल आता है क्योंकि जो तस्वीर
you have of course been on the ground ever since the 9th of August, ever since we started coverage of this brutal rape and murder that has taken place, that has shocked the conscience of the nation. Speaking about RG Medical College, we also have with us Dr. Subarna Goswami, who is a doctor at the RG Hospital itself. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. There are a lot of questions that are being posed now, especially with regards to the man in red. He's become now an object of mystery. There are questions floating whether he is an aide of Dr. Sandeep Ghosh or not, but was an external doctor present at the crime scene? This is the primary concern that people are having right now. And what are the implications if an external doctor was really present at the crime scene?
Who has already been explained and by Dr. Agarwal and all. He used to
Sir, I seem to have lost you over there. Your connection is a little poor. We'll just sort that out in a little bit. I'll come back to you. Meanwhile, there is more news coming in at this point. The Indian Medical Association in West Bengal, the Bengal State branch, has now questioned the presence of Abig Dey. They've asked when did he become a fingerprint expert. The IMA has in fact put out a letter stating that he is a first-year postgraduate trainee of the surgery department of the SSKM hospital. The IMA has also alleged that there are a lot of controversies regarding him getting admission in the PG course itself, and they've urged that the CBI must re-identify the red-shirted Dr. Abhik Dey. This is what the IMA has to say. They've inquired what he was doing at the crime scene. I have the letter with me and the questions that they have posed right here on my screen. If we can show it to our viewers as well. This is a post that the Indian Medical Association of the Bengal State Branch had put out on Facebook. They have demanded answers from the Kolkata police. They've asked to let them know when did Dr. Avik Dey become a fingerprint expert. They've also in fact stated that he is a first-year postgraduate trainee of the surgery department of the SSKM hospital, and that they're getting to know that a lot of controversies were there regarding his admission in the PG course. And it is stated that though Dr. Avik Dey worked as RMO in Burdwan Medical College, but the then principal of that college, Dr. Kaustav Nayak, gave him a false certificate mentioning that he worked in Anamoy Hospital just to get him service quota for PG admission, manipulating the official papers. This is what the IMA in West Bengal has alleged. They've also gone on to claim that in return, without declaring the result of the first interview or cancelling the same, Dr. Kaustav Nayak was made DME through a second interview, superseding many other senior and eligible principals. The DC Central, they have in fact called on the DC Central to identify this red-shirted Dr. Dey and inquire, being none of RG Kar, what he was doing in the crime scene seminar hall. Moreover, they've also gone on to state later on he was seen standing behind the DME during the press briefing. This is of course a ton of questions that are being posed at the moment. I'd like to rope in Dr. Suvarna back into the conversation, sir. I hope your connection is better. This of course explosive allegations that are being leveled by the West Bengal branch of the Indian Medical Associations. So back to my question to you, what are the implications if it's found that an external doctor was really present at the crime scene?
Are the many other doctors on the course of college, they were all and the very close to the dead body. And the land access is saying until
Sir, it seems that your connection is still, I've lost you there. I'll come back to you. But in the meantime, my colleague Brian Anthony Thomas still with us on the broadcast. Brian, serious allegations. This time the Indian Medical Association is also questioning the entire probe process that was initiated on the 9th of August by the Kolkata police.
Well, definitely, PR, you know, one of our colleague, Rani Datta, has also mentioned the role of this this rather postgraduate, first-year postgraduate doctor from SSKM, Abhik Dey's role of he being there in the crime scene. And even like the letter also I have opened here as well. You know, it says that the person in red, Abhik Dey, where IMA asked there, how did he become a fingerprint expert? And also he says that what is he doing in this crime scene. He also asks rather the DC Central to take a step and to identify who this person is, because you know the RG Kar hospital doctors were also, they were unaware of this very incident that was happening. But again the question remains as to how did this guy Abhik Dey, who is also a close aide of Sandeep Ghosh, where there's another old picture also of both Sandeep Ghosh and Abhik Dey also together. So again, the role of Abhik Dey also raises many speculations, many questions, also controversial questions as to whether was there a attempt to destroy a temper or to play with the evidence in some way or the other. Because you see, outside the seminar hall there were tons of people there, and now Abhik Dey was also in a press conference with doctors also on August 9th. So again, another question that comes: what was he doing there? And what were they talking about as well? Even to the fact, there's another question, that is a mystery remains as to the red guy, Abhik Dey, who is still a close aide of Sandeep Ghosh. What was his role there? Because if Kolkata Police or DC Central, Indrani Mukherjee, in a press conference in her statement saying that he is a fingerprint expert, but why is IMA saying that he is a postgraduate doctor, trainee, first year student of SSKM hospital, and it is not even the same hospital? Now RGK doctors, they don't even know, or they are not even aware of the incident, but another hospital, from another hospital, a doctor who is a trainee, who is a postgraduate first year student, is present in the crime scene. Now crime scene is supposed to be a very exclusive place where only few people are supposed to be there, and even in the press conference, the Kolkata Police continues saying that there are people who are supposed to be there is there. But again, there is a tempering of there's a miscommunication, misinformation that is being spread out, where IMA has even let out a letter also that you have also, Pia, in front of you, and I have with me also, where the IMA is also saying, with a lot of sarcasm also, that why is Dr. Abhik Dey how did he become a fingerprint expert? He is a first year postgraduate trainee of surgery department of SSKM hospital, which is a different hospital altogether. And there's a lot of controversy regarding this very admission in PG course. But again, he also even though worked as a RMO in Burdwan Medical College, but how is he present there? How is he present in the crime scene, which becomes a very sensitive area? And the Kolkata Police, DC Central are saying that he's a fingerprint expert. So this raises multiple questions. He was also on the day of the press conference that had happened, and also the parents are also raising many questions for the role of this very guy called Abhik Dey. So definitely this question arises a lot of speculations of his role and what was he doing there. And also, how did Abhik Dey enter the seminar hall also is a question where even the doctors on duty of the RG Corps also they did not know what happened in the third floor. Is there any attempt to destroy the evidence or to hide or the conspiracy? So there are several questions that is coming out, and the role of Abhik Dey as well, which remains still a mystery now. Yeah.
Indeed, and I'd like to take this conversation forward to Dr. Sharad Agarwal, who's still with us. Sir, if Dr. Ghosh's aide was really present at the crime scene, then is that proof of some sort of tampering that has taken place? And should the police then further clarify on, Abhik Dey being a part of the forensics team?
So locally, what is happening? The local IMA is the right person to answer, because probably I don't know who is this person and who is the doctor. It's not possible for the central office bearer to know all the 4 lakh doctors personally. So yes, if IMA is questioning, then definitely there will be some basis on this. And again, I'm saying that there should be a fair and free and fair investigation of the crime. We demanded that, and the first day we want that the fair investigation should be done and the culprit should be given the highest punishment.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.